Let's just say it like I always say it, man. We're live with another one, guys. We're live with another one, and right now I can't even hear from my right ear. Uh, I just my equilibrium is crazy right now. I'm recovering from being sick, but I'm beating the shit out of it right now. I'm fucking Mike Tyson right now, knocking the shit out of this fucking sickness. But look, guys, I'm gonna go right straight into the topic. Themba. All right. Look, man, this is a UFC fighter who, you know what, all the odds were stacked up against him. Um, he, he was homeless. He didn't have anywhere to live. He got a little bit of help from some people. Um, got him an apartment and whatnot. Got him a place to stay. You know, got him, basically, a good setting for him to excel at ultimately the dream that he's chasing, which is to become a champion in the UFC. Now, Themba, uh, the reason why I bring him up is because you know recently he lost against Vicente Luque, okay, and I guess he has a family member, a close family member of his that he's still close with, and he still communicates with him, and you know I guess his cousin and his family members they live where he comes from. I'm not sure where exactly he comes from, but he lives in another they live in another country, and uh, um, is like is like the slums, very ghetto, so to speak, if you could imagine anything. And Thempa said that when he was talking to his family member, his family member told him that I have to be honest with you. Some of the closest people to us that you would think we grew up with them. You would think that you know that we all love each other and we want each other to excel. Well, all of them were celebrating your loss. They were all happy. They were all clapping because you lost. And man, just hearing that, reading that, because I read that online, and just reading that, I just imagined myself and I put myself into his shoes for a minute, and that had to be so disheartening. It really had to be just so disheartening. Guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, guys. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe. Good morning. Good morning, good blessings, okay? Good blessings. That's what it's going to be. We ain't going to mourn. All right? Good blessings, guys, okay? Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, I put myself into his shoes, and I just he must have been just so drained mentally, because man, you couldn't imagine that people would be clapping and happy for your downfall. Me and my friends have sword fights all the time, but we use our wieners instead. That's what's up, man. That is what's up, man. That's good for you. Blessings, blessing. Hope you have a blessed day full of love and know God loves you. Yeah, man. God loves me, man. So let me tell you something. 2024 was a blessing. And 2025, I tell you what, is continuing to be a blessing. And uh, I know for a fact good things are gonna happen this year. Good things are gonna happen this year. But yeah, man, I put myself in Thimba's shoes, and I'm just like, man, that had to be crazy, just because I could kind of relate, to what he's going through in a sense, just because, you know, uh, there's been so many people throughout my life, my personal life, that I left behind. I mean, I totally left behind, and I disassociated myself with a lot of people, and the reason why is because of that. Because I know what they ultimately are, and unfortunately, uh, you know you start noticing things, and you start noticing people coming around, people that you never even called, you never even wanted to associate yourself with them, but somehow they're around, and somehow they got your number, and now they're communicating with you, and you don't even know why they're communicating with you. But in reality, they're full of bullshit. You know what I mean? So uh, I'm definitely disassociated myself from these people. So I could relate to Themba a lot. Hello, handsome. How are you? I'm doing great, man. I can't complain. Uh, hey, bro. I'm selling government issued baby aliens tonight. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. Be a Muslim, I will marry you. That's cool, man. Juice. I don't know what you do. Do you vote for the diddler? I have no idea who that is. Jesus lives. Hey, peace be upon him. Peace be upon him. I mean, a lot of people talk about Jesus, but I bet you ain't praying 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I mean? I bet you ain't. So lead by example. Lead by example, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, man, there's gonna be a lot of haters out there, and I've noticed some of your biggest haters, now that I'm older, are the closest people to you that you would think that, and they're not gonna be clapping for your downfall, but in reality, they can't wait for your downfall because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you ahead, and those people closest to you are gonna be family members. You know what I mean? Family members are gonna, they just have a funny way of just hating. You know what I mean? Just straight hating. And when you start reaching a little bit of a success, they try to pull you back down. And you got to change your number 4 or 5 times a year, and change your emails. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do to stay away from these people. You know what I mean? Honestly, just do what you got to do to stay away from these people, because hearing the story about Themba, this UFC fighter, who just recently lost against Vicente Luque, hearing that story, that his family, his cousins, people who he grew up with back in the ghetto, you know what I mean? They were actually happy and clapping and laughing at him. When he lost, that shit makes me sick, man. We don't condone that shit. That shit is fucking disgusting. It really is. You know what I mean? That at that point, we're throwing everything out the window, and we're gonna start leaking shit. You know what I mean? And that's basically, you know what I mean. That's basically where I'm at with that. It's kind of disgusting to me. I pray over 10,000 times a day. That's what's up, man. Jesus gives me salvation and grace and good blood. We are saved by the stripes. We are healed. That's what's up, man. That's good, man. Say that 1,000 times to yourself. You know what I mean? Instead of preaching, say that to yourself, man. Bless to everybody. Bless every religion, man. If you're Muslim, bless you. If you're Christian, bless you. If you're Catholic, bless you. If you're atheist, bless you. There ain't no way I'm gonna divide myself just because we have different beliefs. There's a lot that we have in common as human beings, and if we could, move forth with that and understand that more, I think this world would be a lot more simple. I think this world, there wouldn't be people out here, killing people for no apparent reason. You know what I mean? It's just some things are idiotic, guys. There wouldn't be family members hating on you for no reason. You know what I mean? People talk shit about you, right? And then when you find out they talk shit about you, they get mad at you for finding out. And then people start making up reasons, like, oh, but why are you mad at them? It's like, what are you talking about? Why am I mad at them? I ain't mad at them. Ask them why they mad at me, because they're the one talking shit about me. Weren't you there when they were talking shit about me? Didn't you tell me that they were talking shit about me? So why are you asking me if I'm, why am I like, some shit just don't make sense. That's why you got to get the fuck away from these people. You know what I mean? When shit don't make sense, don't try to make sense of it. Just get the fuck away from these people, and that's what I hope Themba is doing. Hopefully, Themba, disassociates himself from those family members who actually, you know, uh, parading, like they were his fans, but in reality, when he had his biggest fight and he lost, they laughed at him, and they basically treated him like dirt. That's crazy to me, man. Uh, Flintstein. Everyone talk shit. Be strong. That's what I mean. That's I don't know. I don't know. You say everybody talk shit. Be strong. Man, that's crazy. Um, you know, man, I'm so glad I'm not around people like that with that train of thought. You know what I mean? It's just I don't think everybody talks shit. You know what I mean? I've had some really really good conversations with people, and we're not talking shit. We're just communicating, conversing. But it just some people you get on the phone, man, and the only thing they can do is just uh, talk bullshit. Literally, I'll be on the phone, begging people like, "Yo, please don't tell me about this. Please, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Don't tell me, please." And begging people not to tell me, and they feel like telling me shit, and it's like, I have to lose your number, and I have to make sure you don't ever get mine. No one perfect. Uh, you know, Uh, what's up, Ovi? How long you been live? I've been live for 11 minutes and counting, brother. What about our legend Tony? Well, Tony Ferguson actually has a fucking some fight news. Yesterday I made a video, because I fell down to my knees, literally fell down to my knees when I read Tony Ferguson has some fight news, and I started shedding tears because I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe Tony Ferguson has fight news. The guy should be retired. There should be a restraining order on Tony Ferguson. He shouldn't be 300 yards from a fucking octagon, let alone a gym, guys. And that's just the truth. And when you say nobody's perfect, no one's perfect. I mean, I understand no one's perfect, but if you continuously do the same thing over and over and over, and you're not learning your lesson, then at that point I can't say no one's perfect. At that point, that's who you are. At that point, that's it. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain. I can't sit down with someone and be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna throw that up in the air and say nobody's perfect. No, it's not that. It's just, yo, you're kind of like retarded. That has to be kind of like a retarded, a disease, right? Like you keep doing the same shit over and over and over. You're not learning your lesson, and then everything around you is, just dissipating, and nobody wants to be associated with you, and you wonder why. You know what I mean? You wonder why. It's not because nobody's perfect. It's because you just don't look yourself in the mirror and just, rearrange yourself, fix yourself. There's a lot of people that need fixing out there, man, and they refuse to fix themselves, and they're beyond fixing at this point. Jesus is not even going to help them. Allah wouldn't even help them. Muhammad wouldn't even help them. Guys, I'm just saying the truth. MAGA for life. They do. Be strong. Trust me, man. I am strong. I am strong, man. A person that can stand alone on his 10 toes and, you know what I mean, not even worry about other people's opinion, that's a strong motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. Brother, are you Muslim? If I'm Muslim, if I'm Catholic, if I'm Christian, if I'm atheist, what does it matter? What does it matter? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It really, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. And I honestly think if the world had that train of thought, I'm telling you, man, there would not be people out here killing each other for no damn reason. There's so much of that in this world. It's so fucking crazy, man. I don't understand the craziness. You know what I mean? Just like when I read this story about Themba, about the main topic why I'm making this video about how, he lost against Vicente Luque, and he calls up his cousin, and his cousin tells him, yo, you're like, I need to tell you the truth. We got family members over here laughing at you, clapping that you lost. Like, I'm over here arguing with them because I'm in disbelief at their reaction. Like, how dare they do this? You're one of the guys that, that we should be, putting on a pedestal. You're showing us the way. You're showing us there's a path to success. We're over here in the slums clapping for your loss. Like, how does that make even that makes no sense, guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, shit that don't make sense in this world. Hey, I found you again. Facts about the gym. What are you talking about? Facts about the gym, Roman? What's going on? But it's not your problem. But it's not your problem. Well, that's the problem though. People make it your problem. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's not my problem, people make it your problem. You see, if you pick up a phone, right? And then you start telling you just start talking about something that you don't want to even know about, and you have no association to it, and you could care less about, and you're begging this person not to even tell you this information because you don't need to be associated with it, right? Well, that pertains to making it your problem. See, there's people out there like that. You know what I mean? And then they'll just pretend like, oh no, we were having a full blown conversation, but in reality, nah. Like we were just talking, and then you brought up something, and I told you let's not talk about that, and then you want to persist in talking about that. Like ain't no way he's fighting again. That's what I'm saying, Mars. I'm hoping Tony Ferguson doesn't fight again. He needs to be. The UFC needs to have an just a gag order. They need to have a gag order for guys who cannot go into the octagon and fight ever again. Point blank. It's not your problem. You're not God. Did I say I was God? I never said I was God. Though, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You sound stupid. And you must be one of those people. You know what I mean? You must be one of those people. Honestly. You know what I mean? I right there. Maybe there are, and pray for them. Maybe. My good Jesus, brother, your name. My name. My name is OE. OE. You complaining. I'm complaining. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Out of here. What the fuck you talking about? Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, alhamdulillah. But yeah, man. Man, you see what I'm saying, guys? There's people out there that just want to continuously start drama. They want to continuously hate. They want to continuously try to bash you. You see, I said nothing about. I never ever said anything about me being God, and yet this person is literally stated that I said that I'm being God. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? At that point, you get the fuck out of here, man. That's what I'm talking about in this world. You know what I mean? You got people like that, you know what I mean, running this country. It's fucking crazy. He might be one of those persons here, true. I'm telling you, he definitely, that person was definitely that person. That person was definitely that person. I'll tell you that much. Man. Oh my gosh. That's sad about Themba's family. How can you hate from the shadows? That's exactly what I'm saying, Mars. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't understand how people can hate. I don't understand how people can be clapping while you're succeeding. Even if, even if Themba, took the L against Vicente Luque. Even if he took an L, right? He's still fighting for his dream. He's still fighting for an opportunity. All right? And what are those people doing? Laughing at him while they're sitting in the slums? You know what I mean? Pretending to be men? Because let me tell you something, man. That is the most unmasculine thing that a man can fucking do. The first thing that I think that a man shouldn't do is pocket watch. When a man talks about another man's money, you know what I mean, to another man, I don't think bro. That's called pocket watching, and that shit I don't like. All right, so if you're one of those and you're pocket watching, bro, get off my fucking channel. I don't like those type of people. All right, I hate those type of people, bro. All right. Fucking pocket watching people. Oh yeah, he probably makes this much. Oh, I think he makes this much, or estimating what another person, how another person, makes his money, or any of that shit. That shit is fucking just not what a man should do. And second, after that, what a man shouldn't do, a man should not be clapping at another man's life. Because, like I said, even if Themba was taking the L against Vicente Luque, that's his life, that's his story. Why are you laughing and why are you clapping at another man's story? Like, worry about your life. Worry about your dumbass. Because like I said, your dumbass is over there in the slums, in the fucking shadows, in the calles, you know what I mean? Doing fucking nothing, not even chasing your dreams, while Themba's over here fighting Vicente Luque. Okay, one of the top-notch, you know, mixed martial arts fighters the UFC can offer, you know, to an up-and-comer like Themba. Fucking just atrocious, man, atrocious. And people like that exist because like I said, I can relate to Themba. You know what I mean? I had people in my life like that as well. You know what I mean? Literally, I had people like that as well that I have no idea why they did. I have no idea why they disliked me. Literally, I no idea. But they dislike me, and I don't give a fuck. I could care less. I don't even have any emotion towards you because I don't even talk to you. I don't even know nothing about you. And guess what? The beautiful thing about it is I don't give a fuck to. Point blank. Brother, you are absolutely right. I agree with you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I had to preach about this because, like I said, he was a UFC fighter chasing his dreams, and yet the people that should be closest to you, right? The people that should be clapping for you, the people that should be motivating you, are the ones that are the most just nastiest, vindictive motherfuckers you could ever meet. Literally. Hating, bruh. Hating on another man's story, hating on another man's success, because that's what ultimately that is. You're hating on his success. You're clapping, you know, because he took that L, and you're hoping that he takes that downfall so he can be back with you in the slums and the calles, doing what you fucking idiots do in the fucking calles. Basically nothing. Literally. It's fucking, it makes no fucking sense. No sense at all, man. I'm just being honest. It makes no sense at all. That's not what men do, man. That's not what men do. Point blank, period. That's not what men do. And if you're doing that, you're not a man. Straight up. You're not a man. All right, there's a lot of men out here claiming they're men, but you're not a man, bro. You're not, especially if you're doing that. If you're out here, right? If you're out here talking more than what a female talks, you're not a man. If you are here literally talking about another man, putting another man's name in your mouth, you might as well put his dick in your mouth. That's my honest opinion. You might as well put his dick in your mouth, because at that point, why are you talking about another man? Why do you have another man's name in your mouth? Live your life. Is your life not that entertaining that you got to talk about another man? You got to pocket watch another man? You got to clap and pray for another man's downfall? What type of shit is that? You fucking suck as a human being. All right? You literally do. Don't condone that shit. What do you think of next weekend's cards? I'm looking forward to the Roman Kovalev and Chris Curtis. Next weekend's cards. Look, man. Next weekend's card is trash. I'm not looking forward to nothing. The only thing I'm looking forward to is Mackenzie Dern's ass jiggling. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Okay, there's nothing else that I'm looking for. Oh yeah, and the Russian fighter. I forgot her name. Damn it, I forget her name. But it's a Russian fighter. She's fighting early on the. She's probably like one of the. I think she's second. She's like the second fight of the card. You know, the early prelims or whatnot, or the prelims. One of those. She's a Russian fighter. Man, she is bad, bruh. But honestly, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to, is that Mackenzie Dern's weigh-ins and the Mackenzie Dern's fight. That's all I'm looking forward to, guys. All right, I'm just being honest. I'm looking forward to the jiggle, and that's about it. All right, there's nothing else that I'm looking forward to on that card. That card is fucking trash. True, it's not that much to write home about, but I like Canberra style. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Hey, I hear you. But damn, that card is trash. They couldn't put a worse card together. But you know, this is the UFC Apex. This is what the UFC does. This is what they do. They just they spoon feed us trash from the UFC Apex, and it costs literally them. It costs you the UFC a penny to put a UFC Apex event together. All right, so that's the reason why that card got put together that way, and they're hoping Mackenzie Dern's gonna bring in some views. I thought they were getting rid of Apex cards. That's what I thought, guys. That's what I thought. I thought they were gonna get rid of Apex cards a long time ago. Didn't they say that? They didn't. They literally said that. And yet, here we go. Here we go. Another trash ass UFC Apex, guys. Another trash ass UFC Apex. Tell you what, I'm not excited to see that shit. No, no, no. I'm excited for UFC 311. All right, that's a stacked ass card. You got my money on that one. As long as everything stays together and nothing falls apart, that card is most likely going to be the best card of the year. And I'm happy it's happening this early upon 2025. Guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, please. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well motherfucking do it, man. And don't you forget to click that bell notification because it keeps us all connected. All right? But yeah, man. Apparently, they're not getting rid of the UFC Apex, huh? Who else is fighting besides the main event in 311? I can't seem to remember. Well, from the top of my head, look, I already could tell you from the top of my head, there's Jiri Prochazka, and he's fighting that idiot. I don't even know his fucking name, or what his name is. The fucking guy who's delusional made a video about him. Look at that. I'm trying to be forgetful of his name. But yeah, we got Jiri Prochazka. He's fighting this guy. And then we got Merab and Umar. We got damn it. There's a whole bunch of fights on that card, man. And yeah, from the top of my head, I can't think of it. I remember it being super stacked. Like every card was super good. I mean, every fight was super good. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Jiri and Hill. Hill, yes. I was gonna call him Hall, but Hill, yes. Hill. That son of a bitch. Yes, Hill. Yeah, Jiri Prochazka and Hill, yep. What are your picks, though? I'm not going to put out my picks yet. You know what I mean? I'll put out my picks most likely, the week of. I'll probably put out my picks. But I can tell you what, from the top of my head, I am, if I had to put money down, I'm definitely going for Islam. If I'm putting money down, I got to go for Islam. I like Arman. He might be the only guy that could actually beat Islam. And you know what? Timing is everything. So I might. That's why I can't put picks just yet, because I got to see the line, man. I got to see the betting lines. And let me tell you something. If I could win a significant amount of money by putting money on Arman, I just might do that, because he just might win. And what else? I am going for Merab, just because when you look at him, he is the most underrated champion the UFC has ever had in history. And it's crazy to me because his resume is nuts. His resume is some of the best. But yeah. And I'm hoping Jiri Prochazka, kicks in Hill's head into the second row. Yeah. And I'm hoping Michael Johnson picks it up and smacks the shit out of Hill's head. But that's my predictions right there. Guys, we're past the 30-minute mark. We're reaching 29 minutes and 47 seconds and counting. So we're past the 30-minute mark. Now we can basically talk about whatever we want, man. I'm done talking about the main topic, which was, let me wrap it around real fast. It was Themba, and basically him taking the L, against Vicente Luque. A family member of his actually called him and told him, some bad news that his family members were actually, joyful in his loss and celebrating his loss. Very tasteless, and yeah, I happen to just relate to him, and I hope he don't let this get him down, because I could tell you what, those people are gonna be left in the barn burner, and Themba is gonna continue moving forward. So that's that. Whoa, whoa! In history, yeah, in history, I mean, shit. Look at his resume. Look at his resume. He is the most underrated champion in UFC history. There ain't no other champion with his resume that people, seem to just not think that he's gonna win the fight. I got Umar winning. Still undecided about Armin and Makachev. Why do you have Umar winning? I agree about Marab, but I just got a gut feeling about Umar. What is your gut feeling about Umar? I mean, because I've only watched Umar fight twice. I've only watched him fight twice, and I mean, he's good. He's good, but tell me what is this? What is this feeling? Because I mean, when I watched everybody, I mean, oh my God, everybody thinks this guy Umar is like this godsend, that he's gonna be so undefeated, and he's gonna beat everybody down. It's like, bro, Sandhagen didn't even get a bruise on his face. I don't give a shit what happened, bro. If I get into a fight, all right, a 5-round fight, and I come out of that 5-round fight with not even a bruise on my fucking face, and I take an L, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll still take that as a win. Straight up. I just went 5 rounds with a dude who was undefeated. Okay? 5 rounds with that guy. And you're telling me he couldn't make a bruise on my face? That guy who's undefeated, who everybody thinks he's a godsend, could not make a bruise on my face for 5 rounds? Oh my God. Guys, I don't give a fuck about the L. I've won. That's a win. Now I just got to figure out, the other stuff. But I already know the guy can't touch me. The guy can't hurt me. The only way he's winning and beating me is by out-positioning me. Out-wrestling me. I'm not that impressed. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Go watch that fight. I mean, I get what you're saying, but Marab doesn't finish fights either. MMA math doesn't always make sense. I think styles make matchups. And I just think Marab has that not give a fuck attitude, and I love it. I love that this type of Marab, this Marab that you say something to me, man. I don't give a fuck if you a fan or not. I'm gonna jump over this fucking fence and I'm gonna smack you across your face and I'm gonna hold you accountable for what you say. I love that shit. I love that. I love me some of that. You know why? Because it shows in his fights that he don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I think this is gonna be one of those fights that he's gonna step forward. He's gonna throw punches as well. He's gonna strike with Umar. Umar is gonna panic wrestle with him. You know what I mean? And Murad got the wrestling to just, neutralize that as well. So you're going to see a striking fight, man. You might see some wrestling from Umar here and there, but I'll tell you what, I think Murad is going to go in there and try to take this head off. I honestly think that. This ain't going to be no wrestling match. Nah. When he grabbed that dude by the hair, I was happy. I was happy, man, because there's a lot of stupid ass people out here, man. There's stupid ass people out here doing stupid shit who should be accountable. They should be held accountable for sure, 100%. 100% they should be held accountable. You know what I mean? And if they're not held accountable, don't worry, karma will come. And that's karma, man. That's karma right there. Marab hopping over the fence and grabbing his hair and, basically, putting his heart in his ass. You know what I mean? Man, I need some chapstick. Excuse me, guys. It's fucking freezing outside, and my lips are chapped. Woo! Oh my god, I needed that so bad. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. All right. Marcano and Dariush are also fighting. Yes, Marcano and Dariush are also fighting. That's another one. That's another fight that I actually talked about as well. And I actually made a video about the Dariush. He was talking about retirement. He was talking about, this is gonna be the indication if he retires or not. If he fights, against Marcano, and he's gonna basically see how he feels after the fight. So we're gonna see. I like Dariush. He's a terrific fighter. I always thought he should have gotten a chance at a crack at the belt, even before Islam did. And this is a big opportunity for Marcano. I can tell you that much. I got something for your lips. Yeah. What is it? Your mom's pussy? Huh? I could tell you right now, I don't want that shit. That dirty ass, nasty ass trap. Fuck, I want that for. You didn't expect that to come out of my mouth, did you? Don't come at me with no stupid shit. Marcano is on his. Did you hear what he said about Rosas Jr.? Nah, what did he say? I know he was on the podcast and he was like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I go into, fight Dariush and I'm going to knock him out. No friends. There's no friends in this shit. I heard him say that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're pertaining to when it comes to, I don't know what he said about that guy. That guy is weird, man. I don't mean to say anything. You know what I mean? That guy is weird, man. You know what I mean? He's weird. No, exactly. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So don't come at me with no stupid shit. Cause I'm telling you. You don't want to play this game. But yeah, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. All right. And like I always say, man, it takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. There's nobody else right now doing this right now. It's 6:30 in the morning where I'm at. There's nobody else right now talking about UFC, MMA, mixed martial arts. There's basically nothing to talk about out there, okay? You gotta go out there and search for something to talk about basically right now. We got people making videos about fucking stolen valors and shit. You know what I mean? Like what are these videos pertaining to UFC? It's just, I don't know. I was just joking, bro. I got you, man. And I was just joking as well, man. I was just joking as well, man. I don't want you to take that too seriously, man. When I'm out here and I'm bantering like that, things just come out the fly. You know what I mean? And I read what you just said, and I was just like, bro, like, and I came out the cuff. It just came out of my head. But yeah, man, I was just joking. Don't take that too seriously, man. Don't take anything I say when it comes to those things. Don't take that too seriously. However, do take seriously anything I talk about mixed martial arts, UFC, MMA. Take that very seriously. But anything else, man, don't take anything too seriously, man. But yeah, guys, I could tell you right now. I'm being real, man. I'm being real. Don't take it too seriously, man. But yeah, guys, I'm being real right now. I think John Jones walks away from the UFC. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna die on that hill. I think John Jones walks away from the UFC. Everybody thinks that he's gonna come over here and fight Tom Aspinall. He's not fighting Tom Aspinall. Fuck out of here. He's not fighting Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall wouldn't fight Tom Aspinall. It's just not worth it, man. Not enough. Not enough fan base. You know what I mean? That Alex Pereira though, that looks entertaining. If Alex Pereira could get the Tom Aspinall fight, that looks entertaining. Huh. We shall see how that goes. But yeah, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. I've been on here for 40 minutes. I'm going to be on here for another 5 minutes. So let's rapid fire if you have anything to talk about. My eyes are drier than a motherfucker. So I'm definitely going to have to put eye drops in my head. What do you mean, why not? Why not what? Why not? But yeah, guys, man, we still got like 2 more weeks till we get a good UFC event. That's a long time, man. That's a long time. Bro, imagine there's still people that think the Jake Paul versus Tyson fight was rigged. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I could tell you what though. Boxing, it might be the easiest sport to rig. So if I had to say, if it was rigged or not, it probably was, man. You never know. Boxing is one of the easiest sports to rig. There's only 2 people, literally 2. There's only 2 people in there, and a referee. It's one of the easiest sports to fucking fix, bro. It really is. It really is. So, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll tell you that much. I don't get the argument that Mike was holding back. I mean, I guess people were saying. I guess people. I mean, I watched a little bit of the highlights and stuff like that, and I guess people are saying that there were some combinations that he could have hit him with. You know what I mean? Like he would come across, and it, he wouldn't commit. That's basically what they're saying. Like he wouldn't commit. There will be a like he would duck under something, and he would be ready to throw this right hand because he would pretend to throw the left hand. He would pretend to throw it, and he'll catch him right in the middle of it, and it'll put him in position to get clocked with that right hand. You know what I mean? And what people are saying is basically is when he had him in position, when he aligned him, you know what I mean? Because that's what boxing is, you know what I mean? Is science, you got to trick your opponent. And when he basically aligned him for that right hand, he wouldn't commit to the right hand. Instead, he would go like this and remove his head. You know what I mean? So I think that's what basically people are talking about. They're pertaining to that. It might have looked like he was holding back. There was some combinations there he could have hit him with. So I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. I think it was Jake holding back, if anything. Nah, nah. I think I honestly no, no, no. A guy like Mike Tyson, bro. Like I'm just being real. Like I've been in a lot of gyms, man. I've been in a lot of gyms, and one thing that I've always watched, especially at a boxing gym, especially at a boxing gym, because there was not very many of them that I went to. There was only one particular boxing gym that I consistently went to, and I could tell you what, there was an older guy there, and he might have been in his I want to say in his late 50s. And I tell you what, he would work all the youngsters, bro. He would work them. I'm talking about just wax them. I'm talking I'm talking like the dude, he was in his almost in his 60s, and if he was to hit you clean, you're getting knocked the fuck out. You're not taking one of his clean punches. You're not, it's just a fact. So yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. That's all I gotta say. I don't know about that, but I can tell you right now. Uh, yeah, I don't know fuck out of here, bro. No way. No way. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm out of here. I've been out here for 45 minutes. Usually I stay out here for an hour, but I gotta go. I got shit to do. You already know what it is. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay away from hating people, and it'll clear the way for 2025. You already know, guys. Peace. Stay safe, y'all.